Hello everyone, and welcome to the Upload, Grow, and Manage Your Contacts webinar. My name is India, and I'm the Product Services Trainer at iContact, and I'll be your guide today. Today's agenda will include a review of permission-based email marketing and iContact's anti-spam policy. During the demo, I'll explain custom fields, and I'll show you how to create them. I'll also show you how to upload contacts into your account. Then I'll go over segments and show you how to create them. I'll end the demo with showing you how to create a sign-up form for your website. Then I'll share with you some tips to remember when loading your contacts, as well as additional services and support iContact offers. One of the reasons you may have joined today's webinar is because you're asking yourself, what is permission-based email? Permission-based email is a method of communicating with existing customers, members, and prospects who have opted in, or in other words, given their permission via a sign-up form on a website, at a point of sale sign-up form, or even a physical sign-up sheet. The opt-in form must include a clear description of what types of messages will be sent, as well as how often they'll be sent. One great feature about iContact is it includes functionality to create your own sign-up forms, which you can then add to your website and Facebook pages. Before uploading your list, be sure it is in compliance with iContact's anti-spam policy. Now here are some pointers to remember. As a customer of iContact, you may not purchase lists. That's whether they're opt-in or not. It doesn't matter if they're opt-in. If the list is purchased, rented, or is a third-party list, you may not use it in iContact. Since we are a permission-based email marketing company, you must have previously gained the permission of any contact you are adding to your account. You also may not have a pre-checked field on your subscription form. You may not have a subscription form that subscribes users to an unrelated list. You also may not add an email address into a list without the subscriber's permission. One question I hear often is, well, what if the contact accidentally unsubscribes from a list, or you accidentally unsubscribe the contact from a list? Is it okay to just add that contact back to the list? Well, the simple answer is no. You should not add a contact to a list without gaining their permission first. You can, however, provide the contact with instructions on how to resubscribe to your list. They would simply need to go to a previously sent message and click the Manage Your Subscription link and then add themselves back to your list. You also may not email someone who has requested to be removed from your list. You may not utilize a list that is 6 months or older without reconfirming the recipient's subscriptions. The reason why we ask that you reconfirm the subscriptions if your list is 6 months or older is because many things can change or happen in 6 months. It's possible that the person forgot that they signed up, which can result in spam complaints, or the email address may no longer exist, which can cause bounces. So to prevent these situations, we ask that you reconfirm every 6 months just to keep a clean list. As well, lists that are older than 1 year are not allowed in iContact. To read over the entire policy, please visit www.icontact.com/anti-spam-policy. Now let's switch on over to the demo account, where we'll begin with an overview of the home page. When you first log into iContact, you'll be directed to your home page. At the top of the home page, there are 5 tabs: the Home tab, the Contacts tab, which is where you upload and manage your contacts. The Email tab is where you create and send messages to your list. Social is where you can post directly to the social networks through iContact. And Reports is where you'll find tracking data for all messages sent through iContact. On the home page, you'll see that there are several panels. Before we go further, I would like to go over a few of these panels briefly. The Contact List panel is where you'll see all lists created with an iContact, along with the total number of contacts in each list. Then the account health panel to the right will show you the total number of messages sent for the month, the amount of space you're using in the image library, and the total number of subscribers you've added to your account. You can upgrade your account at any time by clicking on the Upgrade Account link. Don't forget that the Get Started with iContact panel is where you'll find links to our video tutorials, iContact's help system, and information on how to contact our support team. I also want to quickly draw your attention to the footer of the application. No matter where you are in iContact, this footer will always be available with links to learn more about our applications, to connect with our company, to discover the latest information about our application, and stay up to date with our email marketing policies. I always suggest to customers, if you haven't already, please take the time to read up on our policies. Knowing this information will help you maintain a healthy iContact account. Here, you'll also find a link to our anti-spam policy. It provides a list of do's and don'ts, which is a good idea to get familiar with before starting your email marketing campaign. There's also a link here to our help system and to provide feedback. Back up at the top, you'll find another link to our help system, as well as a link to upgrade. Once you click on the help link, a pop-up will appear with 3 additional tabs. In the Search Help tab, if you enter a keyword or phrase, the system will generate a list of articles pertaining to the keyword or phrase. In the Browse Resources tab, you'll find links to our live and recorded webinars and to our video tutorials. And last, you'll find the Contact Support link. If you need technical support, we're available Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and you can reach us by email, chat, or phone. So let's get started. Before you upload your contacts or send out that first message, you want to make sure that your account is properly configured. You'll find your settings under the drop-down menu in the upper right corner. Be sure you've updated your contact information and billing information, that you've enabled your social media settings, and created your campaigns. We're going to say that you've already configured all of your settings up to creating a custom field. This is the last setting you'll have to configure. Now, if you need assistance with configuring the other account settings, please contact support or consult the help system or video tutorials. iContact allows you to customize and personalize your email messages to each of your subscribers using a list of standard database fields. For example, if you wanted your email greeting to include subscribers' first names, such as Dear John, Dear Sue, or Dear Fred, when creating your message, you'll want to make sure you add the merge value for the first name field, anywhere you want the first name to appear within the message. So you would enter bracket, fname, close bracket, all lowercase letters, and no spaces. And when the system sends the message, it will pull the first name of that contact and place it in the message wherever that merge value is located. You can use this for any of the standard fields. Since no two organizations are alike, chances are that you would like to capture other information from your subscribers, and that's where custom fields come in. We ask that you create all custom fields prior to uploading your list so that the fields will be there when you upload your contacts to the list, as well so that they'll be available as options when creating your sign-up forms. For the purposes of this presentation, we'll say that Sunshine Travel recently attended a vacation expo and asked new email subscribers to provide their dream vacation destination. So we'll click the Create a New Custom Field button to ensure this information is captured in iContact. Currently, there are several field type options: text, checkbox, whole number, and decimals up to 4 places. For our custom field, subscribers will enter their information as text, so we'll select text as our field type. Now we need to enter a field name and a public name for this custom field. The field name is the name iContact's database uses to identify the custom field. Be sure to enter a single word containing lowercase letters. For our example, we'll call the field name Destination. The public name is the word or phrase that subscribers will see when they fill out or update their profile. We'll enter, "What is your dream destination?" Next, you'll decide if you'd like this field to show to subscribers. If not, you can toggle to hide, and subscribers will never see that field on the Manage Your Subscription page in an email. Then we'll save this custom field. I'll stress again, it's a lot easier to go ahead and create all of your custom fields before uploading your list. Because if you create your custom fields after uploading your list, you'll have to go back and re-upload your list in order for the system to capture that information. Once all your custom fields are created, it's time to set up the contact list. So you'll click the Contact List tab in order to upload your contacts. To upload your contacts, you must first create a list. So let's go ahead and click the list link. We'll set up 2 lists today. One will be for Sunshine Travel's potential customers, and the other will be for their actual customers, their VIPs. Notice that iContact automatically creates your first contact list, using your login ID or your username as the default list name. To edit this list properties, simply click on its name and change it to a list name that you'll understand for your internal purposes. You can add a list description, and you can decide whether you wish to receive an email notification every time a person subscribes or unsubscribes from this list. You can also decide if you want this list to be visible on your Contacts Manage Your Subscription page. If we save this list as is, Sunshine Travel's contacts would see the potential customer's list name whenever they manage their email subscription. That's probably not the most marketing-friendly list name, so iContact allows you to enter a different public-facing name for the same list. So let's uncheck the Use List Name as Public List Label checkbox, and then enter the public list label. Then we'll click the Save button. Sunshine Travel also wants a second list for its actual customers. To create one, we'll click the Create New List button again. Then we'll add the list information. Then we'll click Save. Whenever you save a list, the My List page appears. From here, you can create a welcome email that will automatically be sent to new subscribers. The welcome message is not counted toward your monthly send limit, so we recommend setting this up. You can choose to create a message using one of our templates using Message Builder, or if you hand code your messages, you can choose Message Coder. An example for using a welcome message would be if you were enticing people with a special offer or a coupon if they subscribe. You can then put that coupon in the welcome message. When creating your message, you'll want to make sure you choose an option for when the system will automatically send out the welcome message. Your options are when you add a contact using the one at a time method, or when a contact joins via a sign-up form, or both. Once you select your options and create the content for your welcome message, click Save Welcome Message. Back on the My List page, you'll see the number of contacts currently subscribed on the list. You can add contacts to the list. You can also check the list health, and you can also delete a list. Keep in mind that if you only have one list, you won't be able to delete it since you must have at least one list in your account. You can also add contacts to a list. There are several ways to add your contacts. You can upload them in bulk from either an Excel spreadsheet or a CSV file. You can add contacts one at a time or copy and paste a list of email addresses. Note that the system will ignore any other information except the email address itself. If you want to allow people to self-subscribe to your messages, you can also create a sign-up form. For this presentation, we'll upload our contact list from a file. Here's our spreadsheet with all of our contacts information. And you'll notice the first row is our header row, which contains our standard fields. Email is the email address column. F name is the first name. L name is the last name, and so on. Everything is in its own column. You'll also notice we've created a custom field column that identifies each subscriber's dream destination, but we were unsure what the custom field's name was when we created this field. But don't worry, this isn't a problem in iContact. You'll see why in a moment. Now we'll go back to iContact and click Upload Contacts from a File. We'll then choose the list we want the contacts to be subscribed to. Then we'll browse our computer to find the right file. It's best to save your file as CSV if at all possible. Next, you'll see the option to require confirmation. This feature is there for customers who wish to reconfirm their contacts on a list that is 6 months to 1 year old, or if our deliverability team requires that you use this feature. Any other time, you don't have to use this feature because we are permission-based, so anyone you're uploading to your account should have previously granted permission. Please note that if you send someone a confirmation message that has not previously granted permission to email them, then technically you're spamming them. So you never want to send anyone anything using iContact unless you've gained permission first. Now we'll click the Upload Contacts button. You'll notice the system recognized all the standard fields data we entered, but it did not automatically associate the custom field data. We can do one of two things here. We can ignore this column, or we can easily associate the data with one of our standard or custom fields. We'll associate it with the destination field. As well, we'll make sure that since we did not use the first name merge value format, that we'll associate it with the correct fname merge value. Then we'll click the Next button. Finally, we'll certify with our initials that we did receive permission from our contacts to add them to our email list. Then we'll click Upload Contacts. As you can see, iContact successfully uploaded our contacts. You'll receive an email stating when the contacts have been successfully uploaded. Once your upload is complete, you can click on Browse Contacts, where you can manage your contact list. You can view or edit a contact's profile, and you can view the contact history for that contact. This contains everything related to that email address, such as when it was added to the account, when a message was released to that contact, or any changes in subscriber status. At the bottom, you can perform a few actions. You can copy a contact from one list to another, unsubscribe, export, or delete or add them to a do not contact status. I always stress to customers to be careful when unsubscribing and adding contacts to a do not contact status. This is because once an email address is added to unsubscribe or do not contact, you will not be able to change this status. Only the subscriber would be able to add themselves back to your list. They would do this by going to a previously sent message and clicking the Manager Subscription link at the bottom of an email. Here they can resubscribe and unsubscribe from your list and update their profiles. If you need to search for your contact, you can search by email address, standard fields, date they were added, or by custom field. iContact includes functionality to create segments as well. Segments are a powerful tool for targeting specific contacts and can be saved as a subset of your contacts list. For this example, Sunshine Travel wants to target those contacts who are interested in traveling to Hawaii. So we'll click the Create a New Segment button. Then we'll enter a name for this segment. Then we'll select which list should be searched. Then we'll click the Save and Add Criteria button. We can create our segment based on the date the contact was added, based on standard subscriber field information, or custom field information. Since the destination field is a custom field, we'll click that button. Now we'll fill in the segment criteria. Destination equals Hawaii. You can choose to save or save and add another criteria. You may add up to 10 criteria for each segment. Note that the criteria are now saved, and if we scroll down the page, we'll see that there are contacts that meet the criteria. If you click on Preview, you'll see a list of all those who meet the criteria. So now you can create a message and send only to those in that particular segment instead of the entire list. iContact also allows you to create sign-up forms so people can self-subscribe to your email list. There are two types of sign-up forms that can be created here. The first is a Facebook sign-up form, which can be added to a Facebook page. You want to be sure that you have a Facebook fan or business page because sign-up forms cannot be placed on a personal page. For steps on how to create a Facebook sign-up form, we do have a social media webinar every Friday at 12 noon Eastern Time. We also have the recorded version on icontact.com/resources, or you can go to the help system and type in Facebook sign-up form for step-by-step written instructions. The second is an HTML sign-up form, which can be placed on your website. For this presentation, we'll click the Create HTML Form button. You can customize the form by choosing your desired border, background, and font colors, and then click Next. Next, you'll want to enter a name for the form and choose the list or lists that the contacts can subscribe to. contacts will not see the name of the sign-up form. Then choose which standard and custom fields will appear on the form. Please note that the email field is the only field required by iContact, but you can add as many or as few fields as you'd like to capture. You can also choose the order in which these fields will appear on your sign-up form. You can choose what type of entry, text only, drop-down, radio button, or checkbox. You can also choose to require a field to be on your sign-up form. You also have the ability to add your own success and error URLs, or you can use the default iContact URLs. When you're happy with your sign-up form, click the Save button. Now that the form is saved, you have the option to create a confirmation message. This message is automatically sent to new subscribers and includes a link that contacts would click to confirm they want to be added to your email list. Now here is where I would recommend using the confirmation message feature. Doing so will help keep your list clean by weeding out invalid email addresses. Just like the welcome message earlier, the confirmation message is not counted toward your sending limit. You can also preview the look of the form by clicking the View HTML link. Then click the Preview button. The form looks great, so now we can download the form's HTML code and add it to our web page. There are two types of HTML code for this form: automatic and manual code. Here's the difference. The automatic code allows you to make changes to the form in iContact and have those changes published automatically to the form on your web page. If you're not familiar with HTML, we strongly encourage you to use the automatic code. The manual code allows greater flexibility for webmasters in adding the form to a web page, but any changes made to the form in iContact will not automatically be pushed to the form on the web page. So, we've set up our list of contacts and created a sign-up form for our self-subscribers. So now we're ready to start marketing to our contacts. Before we end, I'd like to leave you with some tips to remember when creating and uploading your contacts. First, be sure to review iContact's anti-spam policy. You'll also want to create custom fields before uploading contacts or before creating sign-up forms. Be sure to remove any fields from your spreadsheet that you will not need for email sending. As well, be sure each field is in a separate column. Make sure your list is the first and only sheet in your Excel file. And make sure if you have an XLSX file that you save it as XLS or CSV before uploading. iContact offers email marketing services for everyone, whether you're a small business email marketer in need of an easy and affordable solution, or if you're a growing business who needs more robust features such as landing pages and workflows. We even have an award-winning integration with Salesforce for businesses who like to send email directly within their Salesforce accounts in a fully native manner. To learn more about these solutions, visit iContact.com/solutions. I also want to make sure you're aware that iContact offers additional options to help you increase your subscribers, improve campaign results, and grow your business. All Premier Services accounts receive an assigned strategic advisor and advanced product features. We offer custom Premier Service plans for senders of all sizes. To learn more, contact our Premier Services team at 866-775-4254 or email us at sales@icontact.com. You can also visit us at icontact.com/solutions/premier. As an iContact customer, you also have access to the online help system, where you can search topics and view the video tutorial library. You can also contact our live customer support team by email, chat, or phone. Thanks for listening to today's webinar, and thank you for choosing iContact. Have a great day.